Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So, I hope you had a good weekend, and I thought this is something that everybody should know. Message from your spirit guides. Let's strike the. This is really, really good for us. And also, we are two subscribers away from 333. So that's really good. And so, enough with that. We're going to go on to pile number 1. Pile number 1, how are you? So, what are your message from your spirit guides? Stress. Okay. Suppression. Oh. Going with the flow. Change. Guilt. Ooh. Okay. Fighting. Totality. Okay, so now I'm just saying this from the cards here, but pile number 1, you've been just ignoring something deep, deep, deep inside you. You have a lot of stress, and you're suppressing that stress, and you're just basically just being very stoic. You want things to change. You want things to change for the better, and that there's but you're feeling guilty to changing, and you're fighting to change, or like something, or just something that's going on in you is just creating a lot of chaos, and it's in totality, so it's really taking over you. There's something that's making you feel guilty that you're holding in, but you're just doing whatever you can to hold on to this, and just not making a big deal out of this, but there's something that's going on. It wouldn't be surprised if, and leave in the comments section what it is. We'll figure some more stuff out, but throughout this reading, but maybe it's something. What I'm getting here is that you, especially with change, you want something to change, whether if it's in a relationship or or trying to this is really hard, but there's something that you're holding in, and this thing that you're holding in and fighting thus far is very, very unnecessary. Maybe stress suppression and going with the flow. Things are changing for you, and just because things are changing, you kind of feel guilty, and you're fighting that guilt because it's just, and I gotta say, it's okay. That's kind of normal. I feel guilty whenever something changes because I feel like I did the other person wrong, but I'm just taking my next big steps in life. Or this could be if you want to look on a different angle, this could be you being sort of like comfortably numb with a narcissist. They're putting a lot of stress, a lot of suppression. They promise you to promise to change, but they're really good at guilt tripping you, and you're basically and you have a lot of fights with them, but the thing is that you don't know how to overcome this person, or even in this situation. That is what I'm starting to see. That's a lot more clear. Starkeeper, cosmic ancestors, seed the light by staying grounded. The seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bring unconsciousness to light. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down time in nature. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Oh, so I mean that's a good thing. What you're here? Guilt. Someone is guilting you and basically putting their nonsense onto you. This is very passive-aggressive behavior. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. The cosmic energy, devotion, poetry, make your life a moving prayer. So this whole thing, whether you're a narcissist, or you have a narcissistic person in your life, or you're in a very you're in a relationship, or we're in a relationship with someone that is just basically not allowing you to say what you want and be what you want to be, but you're kind of like scared to express anything with. I mean, like, that's what's going on, and you need to let go of that, whether if it's by expressing what you feel, or just outright just ridding this person. You got weight of the world, you got boundaries, let it go. So I mean, like, this is the thing. You're putting a lot of stress, and this is causing a lot of stress and guilt because you are absorbing what's not yours. It wouldn't shock me if if this person or the situation that you're in is just putting their weight onto you, because they know that you're an empathic starseed, which you very much are. And the thing is that it really puts a huge burden on you. crazy. It's hectic, and it causes a lot of hell for a lot of people, including you, pile number one, and it's just very, very unfair. So the thing is that you need to settle down and spend a lot more time in nature and do what you can to escape this. There's a ton of nonsense that you're carrying that's not yours. And it's totally unfair to you. And it's very, very disturbing. Trust in the plan. Paradigm shift. Okay. Ascension, the Rainbow Bridge. Past life activation. Initiation by fire. Second ray of wisdom. Divine grace, the law of efficiency. Oh, there are a lot of truths coming out right now. And even though you're going through a lot of nonsense, there is right here is a paradigm shift and ascension. So all of these things, believe it or not, could be ascension symptoms. And past life activation. So there are a lot of things going on here, unresolved issues, and and not just unresolved issues, but like you're just getting over past life karma, which is very, very good, and you should trust in the plan. You may feel like you're just like your life is a living hell right now, but do you know what? It's not. I mean, like, there's a lot of pain going on, and a lot of people say, oh, well, how do we ascend? How do we do all this? And a lot of people, there were some people who referred to me as a leatherhead, because I said suffer a lot. And I'm not saying, oh, I want you to suffer. It's like you have to go through a lot of pain, and you have to go through a lot of stuff. And I'm not saying search to be in pain and like be tortured or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. But the thing is that if you don't go through some sort of, well, first of all, think of it when you were younger, how and your growth spurts. How much did those hurt? Oh my God, I remember those. Your bones were getting bigger and everything was getting larger, and just like everything started to hurt like crazy. I mean, that's sometimes, or even sometimes when you work out, when your muscles are growing, there's a little bit of pain. If not a lot of pain. So you have to, in order to, but as they say, no pain, no gain. That's not accurate in every case. So, but the thing is that you're going, all these things and all this crap is just helping you go through ascension, becoming even better and better and better and better than you were ever before. these are ascension symptoms, especially change. And the thing is that you're starting to become a lot more aware of the world around you, and a lot more aware of what you need to be to become to become the best you. So again, just trust in the plan. And I do stand behind saying, in order to ascend, you have to suffer. And again, I don't mean like tortured. You need to be tortured and purposely tortured. That's not what I mean. That you go through a life of eternal darkness. You have to go through some darkness to see the value of light. And sometimes you have to go through a lot of darkness to see the value of light, because a lot of people take this light for granted. They think that they're enlightened and this, that, or the other. Little do they know, when you ask them how to deal with the darkest times, or say how to ascend, they really don't know how to answer that. I mean, it sounds good, but it's a lot of work, and you're going through this. Yeah, it's okay to be going through this. Be still. Communication. Let go. Awaken. Balance. Choices. Free spirit. Okay. Now this is what your spirit guides are telling you. All of this is really helping you out. Don't be scared. It's okay to be still and focus on thyself, and to focus on you. And the thing is that be a lot more open to communicate with others, and even to your spirit guides, if you know who they are. And let go of all of the suppressions, the totality, and this guilt. There's nothing for you to worry about, because you're just awakening. Your senses and everything is starting to become stronger and stronger and stronger, and everything's a lot more balanced. You're making the right choices. You're freeing your spirit. You're letting all this crazy nonsense that you've been carrying for the longest time, all of that is starting to come off your shoulders. There is a paradigm shift. You are ascending. The past life activation, all of this stuff, you are becoming a lot more awakened to what has been going on, not just in your past life, but also you've been developing yourself into your present and setting yourself up for a lot better future. You're being a lot more balanced, and you need to keep pursuing this balance. You have to keep making the right choices right there, so that way everything is that you need to basically make sure that you realize that you are a free spirit, and if you don't feel like it, you have to let go and just basically free your spirit as of now. Free it from all this guilt, and free it from all this strife that you don't need. You don't need any of this nonsense. You honestly don't. So, I hope you liked that reading pile number 1. We're going to go on to pile number 2. Pile number 2. How are you? So, a message from your spirit guides. This is very... I hope everything has been going well. What is your message? Let's purify everything now and... Slowing down, innocence, trust, the rebel. Okay. Traveling, mind. The outsider. Pile number 2. Your message. The message from your spirit guides are saying, whether you know it or not, you are very empathic, and you are very much of an outsider. And it's okay to be an outsider. People very much take after the outsiders, believe it or not. Slowing down, innocence, and trust. Things might seem like they're slowing down for you. Or on the other hand, you should be slowing down and observing what's around you and admiring and just embracing the innocence that you have and the innocence around you, and trust. You have a lot of trust here. You're very rebellious, and if you're not, it's okay to have a little bit of that feisty, rebellious stuff. But I mean, or there's someone who's also rebelling against you. That's a possibility. But the thing is that traveling, the rebel and traveling, but the rebel mind, traveling in mind, you have a very rebellious nature. And I don't mean one of those snot-nosed punk rebels, like those poser rebels. I mean, you know how to fight against the forces of evil. And I don't mean what's promoted to be evil, okay, by the masses. You know, we all know that there's a spiritual war going on these days, and the rebel and the outsider go hand in hand, because usually rebels are outsiders, But guess what? The rebels, in my opinion, tend to have some of the best personalities ever, and they're very creative. And not only that, they're some of the best artists ever. I mean, just, I don't know. It's just like when you're ostracized and you have a lot of that nonsense going on, it really gives you a great creative way to escape, and it's just amazing. And you end up becoming very creative. If you are not already creative, I'm very sure that you are, pile number 2. I'm sorry, defenselessness, riding past wrong, uprooting. Okay. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening the love. The 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. The void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Yeah, great cosmic womb. Jump in, Andromeda energy, adventure, say yes to change. Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. Ooh. Your spirit guides are telling you that you're on a very good path. It's okay, and you don't need to, even though it says that I'm sorry. There's no need to be sorry. Hence the great severing. You don't need to. There's no need to be sorry that that you're a rebel. There's no need to be sorry that you're an outsider. There's no need to be sorry for anything that you did, and you shouldn't be beating yourself up over it. I understand that outsiders, rebels, and counterculture tend to be the most abused and also the most ostracized, but that doesn't mean that you're evil or you're wrong. It just means that you're against the norms. And because I mean, like, it's okay to have some norms. You want things to some things to be normal, but you constantly want to do what's best for yourself and for the people around you. I know that sounds like selfish, but or something like that, but it's not. You're not greedy, you're not selfish. You have a good conscience, and it's okay to just be part of this. This is an adventure. You are a very adventurous, caring, amazing being, pile number 2. And you don't need to there's seriously no need to stress out about anything. You're learning how to be human. You are from someplace else. There's no need to be guilty from where you are. There's no need to be guilty from being a reincarnation or knowing where you were originally from. And I'm not saying the kind of posery kind of style. I'm from this, I'm from that, because it makes people feel special. No, it's like, you know who you are. You know what you are. You know what you've gone through, and And the thing is that you're brought here for a purpose. You're brought here to learn. You're brought here to teach. You're brought here to help. Because I mean, the thing is that there's no need for you to be upset. It's okay to be different. If anything, some of the most inspirational stuff comes from the outsiders and these great like some of the greatest artists, or even some of the greatest music, stems from the outsiders, if you know what I mean. It's a lot of it's okay. No need to apologize. Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. An invitation to connect. Oh. Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. Power of the Divine Masculine. Wow. Fourth Ray of Harmony. Master Healing. Spiritual Decree. Wow. I love it. You have a lot of amazing traits, pile number 2. You absolutely do. You're one of the greats. You're one heck of a being. You have a lot of wisdom and a lot of power. You're very, very divine, and if you don't feel like it, you're connected to the divine, because like, look at this, an invitation to connect. Look, an invitation to connect to the wisdom of the divine feminine and the power of the divine masculine. Basically, you have an invitation to connect to the divine, because you're one of them. You're part of the divine, and you know what? That is absolutely amazing. You shouldn't feel bad, or you shouldn't feel like ostracized or upset that you basically are not part of this world. I mean, like, especially like Master Healing. The thing is that you going through all of this and being who you are, you're very much of a healer, and you're very great. The people who are connected to the divine masculine and feminine tend to be very, very good healers. And you have a spiritual decree is what you're also going through, or about to go through. You are very much needed on this planet. You're one of the best. Seriously. Unconditional love. Emotions. Self-worth. Celebration. Move forward. Golden crown. Nice. And worlds within worlds. You are surrounded by unconditional love, and you have unconditional love even if you don't notice it. You should know your self-worth and know all of this about you is true. Everything about this is true. You're one of the best and most needed beings here. Otherwise, you wouldn't be alive. You're very in touch with your emotions. You're very empathic. You're in touch with not just your own, but other people's emotions. You know your self-worth, and you should be celebrated. You should celebrate yourself, and you should absolutely move forward with all of this. You do hold and wear the golden crown. You are very much needed here. You're very trustworthy. You have a very innocent soul. And a lot of outsiders do. So the outsiders tend to be the most trustworthy, innocent people ever. They want to do good because they are outsiders. They've been left behind, and they don't want others to be left behind. They have a lot of love, and the thing is that they know where to put their love and who to give it to. Just that's incredible. Pile number 2. You're amazing. Oh, I don't know what else to say. Besides, just let all of that sink in. I hope you enjoyed that. I sure did. That's so amazing to hear, pile number 2. Keep this in your heart forever. Your spirit guides are telling you this. This is the message from your spirit guides. You're doing a dang good job. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being who you are. Don't change. And if you do change, make sure it's for the better. And what I mean by that is keep ascending. Keep ascending and stay in touch with yourself. I hope you liked that reading. We're going to go on to pile number 3 now. Pile number 3, how are you? So, this is a message from your spirit guides. What do they have to say? And this is very important here. So, postponement. Conditioning. Oh. Receptivity. Interesting. The source. Inner voice. Oh, man. The creator. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I like this. Patience. Okay. I did not know what to make of it on the after the first on the first after drawing the first 3 cards. However, the final 4 cards are what. So the thing is that there's been postponement here, not on their behalf, but on your behalf, and I'm not playing any blame games here. But the thing is that throughout the times, you might have just not been ready, but as of now, you are ready, and you're about to be conditioned, if you haven't been going through the conditioning, to be a lot more receptive to the source. So it's best for you to be listening to your inner voice, because look at this, the source and the creator, all of these things are coming to you. All of these things are helping you, but you just need to be a little bit more patient. I know it makes you feel like, oh, this conditioning and all this growth is being postponed. It's not being postponed. Be patient. It's within the growing process right now. It's in that growing state. It's in the beginning stages. So just because it's going slower than usual, it doesn't mean it's not working. It just means that you were probably not ready for a while. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It takes a long time for people to be connected to the source, and sometimes it might seem like others were going. It went. I meant to say, like, it may feel that it didn't take as long for others to get connected to the source, but that's because of like recent. I shouldn't say recent, but I would say a lot of reincarnations. They're very old souls. You're still a young soul. Maybe not a young, but you're at least a coming of age or like a part of age just yet. There's still a long growing process. But even though that's going on here, that does not mean that you're not getting any help. You are very connected to the source. You're very connected to the creator. You're very connected to a lot of very spiritual and holy things here. You're very much you're just right now you're just a student, and it doesn't mean that you're useless or anything. You're very, very, very amazing. Just things are just going to get a lot better for you very, very soon, if not already, because it's something that you've absolutely were working towards. You might have been impatient, or you might have thought that this was taking a long time and the creation was being postponed. You were just like living in the midst of it. Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So, you know deep down inside that you're not your average human being. And the thing is that maybe all this stuff was postponed because you were just not ready and you were just not in touch yet. But the thing is that you're starting, if this hasn't happened already, you're paving or about to pave a new path. Because you're starting to question everything. You've hit rock bottom. That's probably why there was a bit of postponement. But the thing is that sometimes you have to hit rock bottom. You have to feel slow and helpless in order to realize, okay, how do I speed it up and grow? How do I embrace who and what I am, or what I'm supposed to be, or what am I supposed to do? And what I'm supposed to do, that's what I meant to say. The thing is that if you don't have already, there's a vision for you. If you don't already have this vision for yourself, and you're starting to question things, that's probably another reason why it was postponed. It's like, well, okay, who am I? What am I supposed to be doing here? What am I? What is the source trying to tell me? What is the creator trying to tell me? What is this inner voice here? And you're starting to listen not only are you questioning, but you're also starting to listen. You're starting to listen to the source. You're starting to listen to the creator. You're starting to listen to your inner voice. And not a lot of people are. A lot of people who think that all this stuff is happening for them, they just outright say, "Oh, this is happening for me, this, that, or the other." It's like, you might be in the process of it, but I mean, like a lot of they might be in the process of it, but I mean, like, I don't know. There are a lot of people who've said that they've changed, but dang good and well they haven't. The proof is in the pudding, basically. And you're connect, and the thing is that they want you to know that you're very, 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 very much a huge light to this planet. And you're just in Earth School. Even though things have collapsed for you, you're on this Earth. You might be asking, who and what am I supposed to be? Well, that's what the whole thing is that you're on this planet to grow and to also teach. On the flip side, you can also say you're here to also help people who are cracked open and are confused and and you're helping them try to lift the veil. And the thing is that you're not alone. You're not alone in terms of being on this planet and feeling like you're lost, or you feel like, oh my God, it's been this long. Why did it take this long for me to know who and what I was? The thing is that it's all timing. And I don't mean anything like you just have to trust the timing. You have to trust in everything here. Divine talents. Pink Rose of Lady Nada. First Ray of Power. Okay. Hold your center. Dark Night of the Soul. Spiritual Service. Seventh Ray of Ritual, Order, and Ceremony. All of these are coming to you, including a bit of like the Dark Night of the Soul. But the thing is that in order to embrace the divine, you also have to embrace the darkness. It's okay for there to be darkness. Because if you don't embrace darkness, you don't know how to handle it. You just know how to run away from it. You don't know how to live nor deal with the darkness, and you don't know how to find the light, and you don't know how to turn the dark into light. So you have many divine talents, and you have a lot of power. And if you don't, I mean, like, and you have to understand that you have to hold your center. You have, because you might start feeling ascension symptoms, and you might start going a little nutty. And I don't mean like you're gonna like become like paranoid or schizophrenic or anything like that. But there's just gonna be some kind of like there may or may not be some weird sense in you where everything just starts to make sense. And you start seeing what's beyond what's being promoted. And you're starting to see that a lot of things that are being promoted as good are not as good as they think. That there's just the truth is the truth is about to reveal itself to you. And you're gonna understand what you're here for, what you're meant to be, who you're meant to be, all of this stuff, who you were in your past lifetime. It's not all just genetic tests and stuff. Science can only tell you only it can only take you so far. It doesn't explain the metaverses and also these spirits and spirit guides. It doesn't tell you everything about the inner voice and the conscience. And the thing is that you do have a wonderful conscience. And if you don't, the conscience is about to be a lot more evolved. And if you do, regardless if you do or you don't have a good sense of conscience, you will start being a lot more. The conscience level will increase. Shine. Integrity. Sacred journey. celestial teacher, shadow self, time out, new chapter. You need to shine your light. You are very much a celestial teacher to many people. So not only are you connected to the source or nor the creator, but because you are all of this, if you're not already, and you're about to be, you're very much needed because you're very much a celestial teacher, and you need to listen to your celestial teachers. You're on a very sacred journey, and you have to have a lot of integrity, and if you don't already, and just let it all shine. It doesn't matter. You're gonna suffer through some darkness and be facing your shadow self. But whenever you do, it's okay to take a little bit of time to just step back and remember who and what you are. The spirit guides are telling you that you are more than you think that you are, or if you feel discouraged, unless if you know your identity. And if you do know who you are, keep that embraced, and just understand that you're gonna have that. This is just a new chapter. You're taking the next big steps of life and the next big steps of your journey, and this is very, very much needed. I mean, what else can I say? Normally my videos are about hit like the hour mark, but I guess this is a couple minutes short of it, couple to a few minutes short. This is very, very wonderful, pile number 3, and you should embrace all this. Thank you so very much for watching, everybody. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe so the echoes expand.